You tell that story all the time. And then you get tears like this and you feel sad inside and you connect with yourself by telling that you're alone. It's the way you feel sorry for yourself. Your habit is, I'm on my own, I've been on my own forever, and there's some pride in that and there's sadness in that. You're not on your own. You have 6 children, is that what you said, that are running these things?
Yeah, 6 running, but 9 kids, 5 grandkids.
And 9 kids. That's pretty awesome. So you got 6 kids, so you're not alone. You don't have a man in your life, it sounds like. Is that true? What are you really afraid of?
I'll lose control.
That's right. And you have the illusion that you're in control now. By the way, this need to control is why she's alone, feeling alone. She isn't really alone, but she's feeling alone. She's valuing this sense of certainty. Are you following me on this now? And significance. Those are the driving forces right now, and they are trapping her. Because she's also connecting with herself through her pain. Her pain is, I don't have a man in my life, I gotta do the whole fucking thing myself. But she's focused on what she doesn't have instead of what she does have. You can't build on failure. So she's building and she straps herself to it. She makes herself grow. She's a very fucking strong woman. But she gets tired of being fucking strong, don't you?
Yes.
But the story that I built all this and sacrificed and have nothing, I'm stuck because what you really want is you don't want to have to use your masculine all the time. True?
Yes.
And you developed the masculine because you had to.
Yes.
How fucking cool is that? It means you have access to feminine and masculine. But you can't be in control and in a relationship with a masculine man. That's why you're alone. Because it takes opposite energies to have an attraction that's that strong. That's not to say she can't have a relationship, but you can't have a dynamic, passionate relationship because she's the masculine. So who is she gonna bring? A feminine man. And then she'll be, in the beginning, happy because she could control him. That's why you like that guy. But then you end up being angry because you can't trust someone who you can control. Because that means some other woman could control him. And so you lost respect for him. You lost polarity with him, true?
Yes.
So then you took over more, used more of your masculine. And by the way, it's wonderful. You can do anything you want. Any woman can use her masculine or feminine. Any man can have masculine. Do we all have both, yes or no? But we have a core, and if your core is not respected, even if you succeed, you're unfulfilled. Her core is feminine. She's just been away from it forever. And she thinks she has to be masculine to run her business, which is not true. Why do you want to be huge? What need is driving that quick? Nothing wrong with that, but it's good to know what it is. She wants certainty and significance together. They don't go together. Only in the mind. In reality, to do something huge, you got to let go of your certainty and take some significant what? Risks, and then all will work out. But if your certainty is it doesn't matter, if it doesn't work out, I'll do something else, I'll find another way, then you can have enough certainty to take those risks to do something significant. But she's trying to keep one foot on first base while she gets to third. You can't do that. You got to let go of first base to get to third. It's like if your favorite meal was steak and lobster and you had it every day, 3 times a day for 3 months, it's still a great meal, but you're going to get satiated. You're going to go, fuck. This is good shit I'm having. Why am I not enjoying it? Because you're satiated. And the reason you get satiated is life, the universe, God, whichever you prefer, is calling you to grow. That's the whole purpose. Lots of people say, I'm going to grow spiritually, and they go to a cave and they meditate and shit. Any idiot can make yourself feel good meditating by yourself. Try getting a relationship with humans on a consistent level and keep growing and be in a great place. That takes a lot more spiritual development than sitting by your fucking self and praying. Nothing wrong with sitting and praying. I think it's a beautiful thing. I do it too. If I say I'm spiritual, you go, no, you're not. I go, look, you're not spiritual. You don't even feel how spiritual I am. I get to make up what spiritual is in my mind. You can't ever measure it. And if you judge me, you're not being spiritual. So I don't have to grow shit. I just have to tell myself I'm spiritual to feel good, and I don't have to do shit. But inside, I know I'm not growing. How many follow? Right? So nobody likes to talk about things that are measurable. Money's measurable. Business is measurable. Your body's measurable. I can see you're bullshitting me if you're massively overweight. I don't want to be on my own, but I want to be in control. And you know it's true. That's why you laughed. So you don't want to be by yourself in your intimate relationship or in your business?
Both.
Which one's the one that's more important to you?
Well, I feel if I was intimately connected, I'd feel supported, and then I could do anything.
So the truth is, we just need to get you laid on a regular basis. And all this shit would go away. So maybe this whole thing is you should be focusing not on your business, but on finding someone to share your life with. And then you wouldn't have all these trapped energies going on. But here's the problem. You can't even have an orgasm and be in control. Ladies, true or false? If a woman's trying to be in control, she won't have an orgasm. Now, a man, yeah, you can get that guy to do anything. Women need a reason to make love. Men just need a fucking place. But a woman, if she is trying to be in control, she will not be able to have an orgasm because orgasm is letting go completely. That's female physiology. It's not my perception.
I'm actually good in that department. 9 kids for a reason.
Well, that's encouraging. What's your room number? People might be interested. See, by the way, look how big she smiles when we talk about this subject. There's a different woman here. Give her a hand. Look at this face over here. Look at this. But right now, how much are you working on this plan to find a man you trust and respect and can deepen a relationship with? How much time do you give that?
I just gave up a year to come here.
What do you mean you gave up a year?
I literally said I'm going to commit this year to...
No, but I want you to see her model the world. I'm sorry, I want to move on, but it's just too helpful. Everything in her model is I gave up. What kind of fucking bullshit is this? This is martyr bullshit. This is why she's alone. You didn't give anything up. Everything is what you give up. That's why you're alone. That's the most selfish way to look at life. I'm not saying you're a selfish person because I don't believe you are. I believe you're a really giving person. But you've come up with this story so you could feel in control. And the best way to control is, I'm giving everything. I'm the one. That's significance. That's not love. Raise your hand if you follow this. So you're giving up, and no one wants to be around somebody who's constantly being told how much you gave up. Fuck you, I don't need you to be here. Go, I'll give you money back right now. I don't need a penny from you. If you think you're investing in me, you're fucking mistaken. Can you see the pattern? How many can see the pattern of everything is I've given something up? How can you possibly be happy in your life when everything's a sacrifice? You won't be happy, but you'll feel validated and significant. The suffering is you think, I fucked up, I didn't do it. It's about me. The only time you suffer is when you focus on you, what you're not getting, what you're not receiving, what you're not experiencing. Which is why I love business, because business makes you, if you're successful, have to focus on those you're serving if you're going to be successful. And when you're serving others, you're not thinking about yourself. And you're lit up. And spirit is coming through you. Instead of the fucking mind that's always trying to figure out, how do I make myself get what I want, look good, feel good in the moment. So what you want is a relationship with a man you can trust and respect. We're out of time. How are you going to do that? How much time do you spend on that now? That was my question before you told me you invested in everybody in this room and you invested in me and you sacrificed the whole year of your fucking life and all this bullshit fucking stories.
I'm investing the time because I'm surrounding myself with great people.
Great, then you didn't sacrifice anything. You haven't sacrificed a year.
No, you're right. I committed, invested. I said.
Well, why do you keep using that term? Because you've used it around him, you've used it around your business, you use it around your kids, you use it around me. Let's bring it back to you instead of what's fun out there. How much time are you spending on finding this man that's so important to you? How many hours a day? A week? A month? Just tell me the truth.
I am spending time.
Really? Tell me. How much time? So what needs to change?
I need a better dating pool, for sure.
No. What if I were to tell you that you're busy judging other people because you're so afraid to lose control that it's impossible to get to a point of any intimacy because you're making judgments before you can get there because you don't want to be vulnerable because you're afraid that vulnerability leads to pain. And so then you say I'm doing it because you're trying, but you don't really give your all because you're still keeping in reserve. And then you go to work on the business because you're more comfortable there, but then you're frustrated there because to grow that piece, you got to be in partners with people that don't agree with everything you're saying. And so you're not in control there. So now you call it stuck. And that's the whole fucking story in 1 minute.